my friends, welcome to the Vitruvian Live. Today is Thursday, August 1st, a new month. It was a working day. As usual, I'm still a little bit sick. It looks like it's some kind of flu going from the top of my body to the bottom, and it reached my bowels, if you know what I mean. Not fun, but I hope I don't wake up with sore feet tomorrow morning, and I just hope it will be over. That's for sure. Today episode all about board games, some random stuff about board games. Gen Con, I think Gen Con has started or will start. I think it has started today, right? I'm not there. Sadly enough, I wish I could, and I hope to be there once. Although I have some other conventions higher on my list that I want to visit first, like Origins and Dice Tower Con. Those things. Gen Con might be a little bit too overwhelming, although Spiel is overwhelming as well. So we'll see what the future brings. I hope to get there once. I made a video yesterday about games that I would want to see if I were going to Gen Con. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I talk about a bunch of games that will be released, sold, or demoed at Gen Con. So check it out if you feel like doing so. And more stuff about gaming, that's for sure, because I got a shipment in from some games that I ordered. First of all, yes, I couldn't ignore the hype anymore of this game. Read some more reviews on Board Game Geek and thought, yeah, what the heck, I'm buying it. It was sold out, so I was on the mailing list. If it was back in stock, they sent the mail that it was back, so I caved and I ordered it. And that's Tiny Towns by AEG, and designed by Peter McPherson. This is a 1 to 6 player game. I did not even realize it was up to 6 players, where you are trying to build your small little town, because it's a town filled, and it's not that easy to see, but there are these anthropomorphic small animals walking around there, and it works with this grid that you're trying to, well, build your buildings on, and you do that by placing cubes of certain colors, which are building materials, in a certain pattern, because every building during a game you will have some random buildings that are available, and you're trying to build some of them to make the best combinations. So you have to, like example, the tavern here, you have to build in these colors, in this shape, and if you do so, you remove all of these cubes, and then you place the building of the shape that's on top of it, and that's how you try to build your city. The funny thing is, of course, if it's your turn, you say one material, and each player gets one of those building materials to place. So other players can, well, get materials that you don't need, but you have to place them, and it's a puzzle. I hope I like it. It looks cute, and I think it's not that hard to learn, to teach. So it's right up my alley at this moment. Still going for the lighter games at this time. Then, well, to have a cattail, to have lower shipping costs and some discount, I ordered something else, so shipping was lower, and that is an expansion for Baron Park. This is the Dutch version, which I like pretty well, but I think it needed a little bit more, and I hope this is what this brings, that thing that it needs, and it adds grizzlies to your park, so a new type of bear. But you also build towers to have a monorail above your park, and then you have these 3D things here, which looks pretty fun. It adds some nice table presence to the game as well. So I'm curious to see what this adds to the game. Wasn't too expensive. Baron Park Grizzlies expansion. I don't know how it's called in English, the expansion. Something with grizzlies, I guess. So that's Baron Park expansion. Then I got a package. Yesterday I got a shipping notice for a Kickstarter that I backed. And that's for the expansions for Nemo's War, which is cool game about Nemo, about well, the adventures of Captain Nemo, and I backed the expansion packs of it. Now I should have gotten 3, but I only got 2, and the promo pack that's also was also included, the Holidays on the High Seas promo pack. So now I got Bolt and Carrying expansion and the Dramatis Personae expansion, but the expansion pack number 1, the one that with Nautilus upgrades, isn't here. I immediately emailed them, and apparently something went wrong with the stock that they have, and it will be sent in 2 shipments, which I don't like, honestly, but I'll live. I was looking forward to get this on the table again. I was waiting for months to get, because it also took a while before these arrived, honestly, and I was waiting for them to finally be here so I could learn the game again, because it has been a long time since I played it. And now I have to wait longer because I want to have everything and then start learning it. So again, we'll have to wait a little bit longer to play my Nemo's War game, sadly enough. Also, the package was a little bit iffy. It was this envelope here, and now you probably throw away these packages, but still they aren't in the best shape possible. So I wasn't all too happy with the way it was shipped either, but it is what it is. I thought I had more about games. Yeah, what else did I? Oh, yeah, I'm still doubting. Kickstarter is going crazy, of course. I backed Isle of Cats, which the Kickstarter ended. I backed Etherfields, a big game by Awaken Realms, and I also backed the new you now have to say come on games, so the new Simon game. I backed that one as well, but there was so little information. Oops, let me log into Kickstarter. There was so little information about the gameplay, and they started to put add-ons to the game, which made it more interesting, but it made it so much more expensive. You have no idea what the shipment cost will be. It was Truthfan Legends, that was the name of the game. So I cancelled that one. But I'm still looking at others, and especially there's one in particular that I'm looking at, and that's Dice Throne, the Dice Throne Kickstarter. So there's a new mode that you can get now, the Dice Throne Adventures, which make Dice Throne a cooperative adventure game, still using the same mechanisms of Dice Throne, but I don't have Dice Throne, so you can also get Season 1 and Season 2, you can get sleeves, painted miniatures and all that stuff, but if you add everything together, it is pretty expensive, and how many days? I've got a week left to decide what I'm going to do with this one. I really want to have Dice Throne, that's for sure. But probably this is the time to also get that adventure thing, because I like cooperative games. So I'm doubting so much. What should I do? Should I get it? Should I not get it? I'm not going to decide today, that's for sure. Also today I put a game for sale on Facebook in this marketplace group for board games here in Belgium. So I am trying to get rid of some games that are not played or that I have 2 copies of. I put Founders of Gloomhaven for sale because I own a second copy, because their customer service was a little bit too gentle to send me a new copy instead of just a piece that I was missing, which I got afterwards as well. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life about board games. So yeah, crazy stuff. How are you doing, folks? What are your things? Are you at Gen Con? What are you playing? Oh, I've seen so many good things. Oh, I forgot one more very, very, very important thing about Gen Con and about board games. Fantasy Flight Games announced a Marvel Champions living card game. by the designer of the living card game of Lord of the Rings and Arkham Horror. It looks cool, cartoony. It is Marvel. I'm really starting to love Marvel more and more, so I must have it. So I send a private message to the guy from my local game store and to already reserve a copy for me. If there's a playmat, to reserve a playmat for me. And I got an answer that I was already the sixth person messaging him. So I thought I was going to be really smart and fast, but I was apparently not the only one with that idea. But I'm so excited. It will cost money again. I'll have to stop with another thing. I cannot keep up with every living game, because honestly, the Lord of the Rings game, the Journeys into Middle Earth, is a living game because you need more expansions to play more after a while. Mansions of Madness, I got Arkham Horror LCG, I've got Lord of the Rings LCG, which I'll probably sell again for the second time because I just don't play it. But there are so many, I need to make choices, that's for sure, and I really want that Marvel game. So very excited about that. And that's it for today, folks. Let me know how your gaming is going. What are you excited about at Gen Con? Other stuff, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for being here today, and I will probably see you again on Saturday. See you all very soon. Bye bye.